Welcome, my name is Nayelin, and this is the second part of the talk, How to Access to the Feminine Power. In the first video, I'll talk about the cycle and how it's important to connect with your cycle. And it doesn't matter if you have your cycle or not. Every day you feel different, and it's important to know how are you feeling, so you start using your cycle, your nature cycle, as a way of living as a woman in this life, okay? So now I'm gonna talk about what else I did with other knowledge I used to be able to access to my feminine power. And I remember a long time ago, this is a short story about myself. It was very hard for me to connect with my feminine power. I was always feeling that I needed to look professional and reach goals and do a lot of things and be very, action plus action plus action. And I was very lost in all that topic. And the only information that I had about feminine power was maybe using makeup or look pretty from the outside. Of course, I didn't feel good in the inside because I had at that time a lot of trauma, a lot of pain, and I didn't even know that I was depressed. So if you feel that way, it's totally normal. It's okay. If you don't, good for you. So the second thing that I did to be able to access to my feminine power was about, I started with yoga, okay? I started with yoga and meditation and energy healing. And for me, it feels good. But at that point, I didn't have the touch of the feminine power yet. I was still doing the same thing, following instructions of how to be, on how to act, on how to move, on how to breathe or whatever. Because even if we are in the yoga world, it's pretty much like following an instruction on how to do like every single pose. Okay. And I love it. I had a great experience with that. And for me, it was a very nice way of finding peace. I mean, I was able to relax my thinking. I was able to lower the thoughts, you know, and I was able to breathe and I got to know my body a little bit, because I create some flexibility, I create some mobility. I was connected to my breath. I was having this wonderful experience through my breathing and movement at the same time, like a coordination movement that feels like very good. Okay, so I enjoy it very much. But and then after that, I remember that somebody told me something, right? I asked her a question. I said like, oh, I would like to know how can I get in love with a guy, right? And she said like, well, I think you have to access to your feminine energy. And I was like, what is feminine energy? What do you mean? What are you talking about? She was my coach. I was already doing everything that she suggests to me. I was already doing yoga. I was already doing energy healing and stuff, and I feel lost. So I call another friend, and I said, like, I feel so frustrated because somebody recommended me to connect to the feminine energy, but I don't even have an idea of what it is. And then she said, of course, she was already connected with it, feminine energy. And then she said, well, I understand the way you feel. And yeah, and she started giving me a nice explanation about what feminine energy was. And I think I remember she was explaining it to me that creativity, like vulnerability, being able to be caring and loving and also receiving. And for me, those were like new words, okay? Because before I was thinking that I need to protect myself the whole time from I don't know what. And of course, at that time I kind of knew about what because it was all the trauma that I had in the past from my childhood. And and then she started guiding me through some breathing exercises. But instead of like following yoga poses, it was more like breathing exercises and being gentle with the touch. Okay. So she introduced me to the Tantra world. What it means is just Tantra is life, is energy, it's the energy of the creation. But I understand that Tantra is the energy that creates life. Like it is created like a baby, but also creates project. The sensual sexual energy that we had inside us. It's already there. It can't create a baby, but it can create any other project, or it can heal yourself, it can heal your body, it can heal your emotions. You can connect to the source of creation through your sexual energy, through your breathing, and through your touching. Okay? And what I'm trying to say is just like sometimes life has been so hard on us that we feel like if we relax, we're gonna be in danger, where something bad can happen to us. And if you feel that way, it's okay. It's okay. Validate the trauma. Okay? If you need help, don't do it by yourself. You need somebody that help you, that walk with you through those paths that were very dark for you and painful. If you feel depressed, sad, angry, you feel something and you don't understand what, it's true, you are feeling it. Don't ignore those feelings. I think this is part of the energy, feminine energy, being able to validate what happened and being able to validate the way we feel. Okay? So for me, being able to validate the way I was feeling, even if I didn't know what I was feeling, being able to validate the time that it took to me to get into the energy, feminine energy, was great. It doesn't have to look at any way, you know. We all have a personal path, and we are this with ourselves, walking in that path. But it's very hard to walk in this path, and we're not able to see whatever we are carried on for so many years. And we need help, okay? I didn't do this by myself. I have so many teachers, friends, therapists that helped me in all this process in my life. But the Tantra, to be able to just inhale through the nose, feel the air in all your body, and then as you exhale, make a noise. Relax your jaw. Being able to make noises. Being able to touch your face. I remember once, a long time ago, I was in a Tantra workshop, and one of these exercises was I was sitting in front of a guy, and with some rose petals, the guy started touching my face. It was the first time that somebody gave me that soft touch in my life that I remember. When he was just doing that, I was like, and then he touched my face like this. At that time, I didn't know I can do myself with love, with devotion, just looking into my eyes, allowing my feels to just be. If I want to cry and then cry, allow the tears to come, to show up. If I feel nervous, just allow the nervous system to feel. If I feel scared, something, just be able to feel it. So he was just like touching my face with a rose petal, cheeks right here. And I feel like I was a baby. And that made me feel so special. Of course, it was just a workshop. It was nothing about that guy. It was about the action. So I started doing it myself. So I encourage you to explore your breath, to explore your body movement, to touch, to explore your touching with yourself. Use your fingertips, touch your lips, touch your chest, your neck, your hair, and allow yourself to make noises like and allow your hands to tell you which part of your body is like carrying some stress right now. What is going on with you in your brain, in your hair. Give yourself some freedom, some movement, play some nice music, the music that you enjoy, and allow yourself just to lubricate the ligaments. I learned that in yoga. right? We need to lubricate the ligaments. We have ligaments in the fingers, in the wrist, the elbows, here in the neck, here in the shoulders, in your hips. You have ligaments in your knees, in your ankles, your toes, like everything has ligament, and we need to lubricate that. Imagine that every time you move your body softly, and then it's like some oil that is lubricating there. And allow your body to express and allow your body to move. Open your arms. We pretty much like this because we suffer a lot. So even if we hold this suffer for the rest of our lives, nothing is going to change what already happened in the past. So we gotta be open to see the pain and to let go the pain. But sometimes this feminine energy that lives inside you is going to help you. So right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do, I'll say like 10 breathing exercises, or we're going to repeat this series 10 times. So, and then you see how your body feels, okay? First thing is just make some pressure right here, your jaw, and just press. And see if it stands. Open your mouth a little bit. Relax your teeth, your tongue. Open your throat. And using your fingertips, just somehow touch your chest and your face as you breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. This is 3. You touch your face slowly. Maybe you can put some pressure. Maybe in your head. Start allowing your feminine energy to awake. For every single cell in your body, moving your chest to the front and to the back. You open and open and release. We're gonna do 3 more. And this time use the reverse of your fingers, your nails. 2 more. Bring the hair up, pull, pull. Move your head. And last one. Just close your eyes and notice how you feel. With your eyes closed, just think about what you hear from me, if that information resonates in you. Just allow yourself to notice if you needed some help, you know, if you needed some learning, educate yourself about how to keep learning about you. If you need something that help you to let go whatever that happened in the past. If you feel resistance, also acknowledge that. It's okay. It doesn't need to look at it anyway. Feminine energy, it's open to explore yourself. And a reason why I was able to get into this, it was because through family constellations, I do family constellations therapy and many other things, really helped me to surrender to the past, to accept it the way it was. And it really helped me to reconcile with my parents and being able to be grateful because they passed me the life. So as soon as I got the okay, they passed me the life, for me, it was a clear understanding of whatever else that I want to learn, I had to do it my own. So my name is Nayelin. If you like this talk, just subscribe to the channel and feel free to write down a message. I have a website. It's www.nayelin.com. And I'll keep bringing more videos with more information about everything that I do that has been helping me to feel alive, awake, happy, and in inner peace. Thank you.